All right, guys, don't forget about Underdog Wireline, man. I'm doing a quick shout out for these guys. You know, they've been sponsoring us since day one almost, man. So it's a great guys, great company. You know, if you need a logged perf, you know, they do completion, open hole. They got drop guns, man. They got lay down machines. They got all kinds of stuff, dude. So check them out. Don't forget, I'm gonna put the number up right here. Look them up, man. They're great people. They know how to get it done. I worked with them personally out here, you know, especially on the wireline side. So I know exactly what they're doing. Their hands are out there helping out. So I've said it before. I'll say it again, man. Hit them up. They're the best out here. Give them a shout out, dude. Also, we got Collide, man. Collide.io, man. They're doing great stuff. It's a great oil and gas community you can get onto. You can ask questions, get questions answered. You can speak people, meet people. It's a great little community you can get into. You can also have like a Collide GPT where you can ask questions and an AI platform will try to answer it back, man. They give you great answers you can use. Also, they have a great YouTube-like platform that you can use. And you can search up any type of video that's oil and gas based and you can get all kinds of stuff. So if you need like a refresher, you're going out to a job, man. You don't know sometimes. Maybe you got a couple of things in your head running. Well, now you can get it. You can watch it. You can learn it. And then you can also walk to the country, man, with some confidence, man. So check them out. It's a great platform. It's Collide.io. It's free. Sign up now.
It's rolling, baby.
All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back at it again. The gruesome twosome. Hope everybody's doing good. We wanted to kind of round out the last couple of episodes because we obviously we had Jeremy in. And we want to give him a shout out. A very big congratulations to Jeremy Salsita, the warrior. He went and did work for the Permian Basin, won via TKO in the first round, and he really. I mean, I feel like he still wanted to go hands. I feel like he didn't get enough. You know what I mean? Whenever we saw the fight happen. It happened so fast. He connected with a quick left check hook. Mm-hmm. Put Villaseñor down. Of course, Villaseñor's game. He got up. They started fighting, but they called it a knockdown. Oh. They split him up, came back in. He caught him with another hook to the side of the head, and he went down. And apparently, when Villaseñor went down like a folded lawn chair, he hurt his fucking ankle. So that's basically how it ended.
Yeah, it was an awesome fight, man. I mean, like you said, I was watching. I actually just barely got home from that. I was just like barely driving in. I got there right at 6:50. I think it was 6:50 because it started at 7. And man, I put it on TV, and then it was cool because me and Aiden and his little girlfriend were there. Uh-huh. And Courtney was in the kitchen. Yeah, and it's just that. He's like, "That's him." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "He's fine tonight." Yeah, and we're all watching it. And I was like, "Hell yeah!" When he won, I was pretty happy, man.
Oh man, I was ecstatic, dude. And it was funny because I was out at a birthday party. So I was at a birthday party at the new Legacy, that fucking
the
whole trampoline place, whatever it is. And we were over there, and I was telling everybody because I was there with my wife's family because we were there for her little cousin's birthday party, and everybody kind of gathered around. I put it on my phone. I was watching it on my phone, because they had the game on in the background. And I was like, I was letting everybody know that this is a hometown boy, so we could watch him.
Oh, nice.
And really, that's the only one that I watched because we were so fucking busy. Yeah. I just put that one on, and that's the one we watched. And Erica was really interested too because she listened to the episode. She was interested, and so it was badass, man. It makes you really proud that Jeremy's from here and that he fucking he did work when people really didn't think he was going to. Mm. He was an underdog going into the fight. Villaseñor is a big dude. He fought much bigger, right? But man, Jeremy had the skills. You could just tell, like, homeboy came at him, but he had the skills.
When he connected, you could see like that. It was like right then and there, like that first punch. Mm-hmm. It was like damn. And then after that, I was like, and then homeboy's pointing at his fucking ankle, and I'm like, dude, like, come on, man, like, take it, baby.
He got folded. That's the reason why his ankle got fucked up. Yeah. But it's amazing. So shout out to Jeremy. We appreciate you being on. We'll have you on again soon so we can talk about the fight and everything leading up to that fight week, the whole shit. But in the meantime, Jeremy's going to be having a meet and greet at the Twin Peaks in Odessa. So he has it. It's going to be, when is it, Rick?
January 24th, 7 p.m. So make sure you're out there, man. Check it out. I mean, he's a good guy. He's cool, man. I mean, he's guy just fought last week, bro. So he's fresh. Check out his knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah. Show him some love, man. Show him some love. He really is representing Midland, Odessa. I know it says Odessa on there, whatever, but you guys know we go hand in hand. I think it would look much better for Jeremy if it said Midland. I'm fucking with you. Nah, but you know, Midland and Odessa go hand in hand. So any accomplishments anybody has in Midland, you know, Odessa hops right in with us, and same vice versa, right? So he's a regional guy. He's from Permian Basin, so we got to support him.
Yeah, I think it was just awesome that he just came out with a W, man. Just seeing him with his hand raised and all that stuff, that was pretty awesome. You know?
Excited as fuck.
It was, because you know, we actually talked to him a lot. You know, a lot of fighters we've talked to lately, you know, besides Abel, but like the other ones before that, they don't really fight no more. So to see him literally on the ring after he just taught us, you know, like talked to us, it was pretty nice, man. You know, it's a good feeling. Bro.
It was badass, man. It was badass, and that's two fighters on Patch Boys podcast, active fighters on Patch Boys podcast, and 2 victories, baby.
Yeah,
Abel won his fight after he did the podcast with us. And now so did Jeremy. So you know what I'm saying? We got to get these fighters on here, get them some W's. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think it's so much fun doing it, because me and you love fighting, you know. But I think it's just the aspect of it. You know, for me, I'm a big movie guy. That's why I always ask these guys what movies they like. You know, because for some reason, like, those fighter movies always fucking stuck with me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something about them where you're like, damn, dude, like, gets you going. And then you meet a fighter, and you're like, dude, and you know, and that's cool as shit, man. You know, like
the insight and everything is badass. And when you know that before you're about to cheer on a fighter, when he's when he's got something coming up, like, you get to know the person. Yeah. And like, you'd never guess. Like, Jeremy's so chill and soft spoken and you know, calm, and you would never guess, man. But yeah, he let that dog out, you know what I'm saying? And so if you guys want to check it out, they do have it posted on YouTube. I checked. They do have it posted on YouTube. It's going to be the BKFC Pachanga, and it'll have free preview. And Jeremy's fight is literally the last one on that free preview. So you can check it out on YouTube. I have multiple times, even though I do have the BKFC subscription. Yeah. But I checked that out just because it was easy access on YouTube. But man, it was badass. So
it was, man. It was cool. I was, like we said, I don't know how many times you're gonna say it, but it was cool. I mean, even my buddy Ozzy was messaging me like, "Hey, who won?" You know what I mean? I was like, "Oh, he won, dude!" And I sent him the videos, you know. Yeah, but just so you know, Ozzy's been commenting on our YouTube, and he was talking shit about that reel about the Tejano, and he likes what's his name, the one that got killed by the narcos.
Chalino Sanchez.
Yeah, he always says Chalino and all that stuff, and I was like, La Mafia don't sings way better than he gets all fucking riled up.
Nah, I mean, he's cold, and it's funny because he says that, and you have people like Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross is a big fucking streamer, right? Like, you know, streamers and YouTubers is a different thing, right? YouTubers, they put up videos. These fucking guys like Aiden Ross are like fucking extreme. They stream for fucking days. They'll do days at a time. Everything they do, eat, sleep, shit, fuck, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what these streamers do. They put their lives on stream. And it was funny because he did a stream not too long ago, and he was playing Chalino Sanchez.
Oh, I got you.
And so that music transcends, man. Chalino Sanchez is a fucking gangster. He's a gangster, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, especially to get a note and then sing it. I mean, we made a reel about it and did pretty good, but I always think about it like, you know, that's pretty fucking powerful. I don't want to talk shit about him like that, because I just think it's funny. My man Ozzy, that's like, he calls him his dad, really. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, that's how fucking hard it goes for this guy. But I just couldn't let him fucking talk trash about La Mafia either. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, like I said, I can handle La Mafia, and I got a few people like Raymond, Raymond Cuts, my barber. He hit me up right away, and he was like, you know, fucking Little Joe for life. And, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like, if that's what you like, cool. It's dying, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a fine wine, bro. You know what I mean? The older it gets, the better it gets. And
I think it's more like milk, motherfucker.
No. I mean, That's why I had to put that. I was gonna put that old man, that grito, on that one reel I just recently made.
Yeah.
And I was gonna put, I was gonna put him, but then I was like, nah, let me go a little get for that, pull that heartstring a little bit. So I put in your boy Vicente a little bit.
That's my
you
bro.
know, but you just so you know, it was funny because we put it out, and my man Big Rob was really happy about it.
Yeah.
But he was like, dude, and I said, dude, honestly, I'm sorry. He's like, it's good, but I was like, dude, that's probably the worst one I've ever done because I had to do it on TikTok because CapCut had cut, and honestly, dude, our lives are this, everything goes off of CapCut, really.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
I've got it down to a T now to where it helps me. It's just so easy for me. So I was a little nervous. I did it on TikTok, and I'll continue right now. TikTok fucking sucks editing. I mean, and it's weird because it's like the same platform as CapCut, but CapCut's just so much better when it comes to editing.
It's made for that,
dude. Yeah, really.
That's what it's made for. TikTok is really good, lives and stuff like that. And but since we're already on the topic, we'll get right fucking into it because obviously it was a big deal.
Yeah.
TikTok and CapCut went down for 12 fucking hours.
Yeah.
I don't know if CapCut's back up
It
or
did.
not.
It actually came back up last night.
So,
I mean, it was out for a while, and me and my man were here stressing. I was like, dude, we got to get in early.
Yeah.
And, that's why I didn't get a guest in either because I was like, didn't want to have that stress of having a guest and not having the video out. So,
yeah.
But luckily it came back. But, man, I was a little stressed out, bro.
That shit's stressful.
Yeah, it was.
And I think horrible, everybody out there who was a TikTok influencer, like there was motherfuckers like on TikTok crying, like not on TikTok, get on Instagram and get on something else, just fucking crying like a motherfucker, like their whole lives were taken from them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like they say, the TikTok videos on the Instagram stories and on the Facebook stories, it just don't hit the same. And so these people that have made their livelihood on TikTok, like their whole fucking lives in it. It was fucking hilarious because Erica asked me, because I looked into it. So Erica asked me, is like, so what fucking happened? Because of course everybody knows that the whole TikTok ban actually originated from Donald Trump. So that whole ban TikTok shit originated from Donald Trump way before the last administration got into it, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't anything official. It wasn't anything. It was just talked about, right? Because they were worried about Chinese espionage, so on and so forth. The whole,
shit,
So anyway, Erica asked me about it, and I'm like, actually, I fucking know. So what fucking happened is that it wasn't actually the TikTok ban that caused it going dark. They actually went dark on their own. So TikTok went dark on their own because they told the Biden administration, yo, we're going to go dark if this fucking happens or if this continues or whatever. And whenever the Biden administration, Jean-Pierre, whatever the fuck her name is, whenever they asked her about it, she was like, they're fucking bluffing. They're not going to do shit. They have no reason why. They have no reason to shut it down since we have now left it up to the next president, which is Donald Trump now. And so right after that fucking evening, TikTok shut her down.
Yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily the ban. As for people who don't understand, the ban is just, they're calling it the TikTok ban, but essentially it's anybody who works with TikTok. So I know Oracle is one of them. They're going to get penalized, like extremely penalized, like financially. And it just wouldn't be good business for them to continue with TikTok and getting penalized for working with them.
Yeah.
So what Donald Trump essentially now is saying that he's willing to concede 50%. So 50% owned by a U.S. entity and 50% by a Chinese entity.
Yeah.
So, it's fucking wild.
It is.
It's wild because TikTok called their bluff, dude.
And I'm wrong. I didn't really like TikTok either, and I still kind of don't ever really use it. We just put our stuff on there, but like I did think that China is fucking with us. They're messing with the youth, like on purpose. But but whenever the government comes in and whenever they try to, I don't know, it it was when they first passed that bill. What got me scared is that they were saying that anybody, then after that, they can go after any company saying that they were taken over by another foreign entity, whatever the fuck. And then after that, they could probably go after X or something like that. So it was like kind of like a Trojan horse in a way. That's what kind of got me nervous about it. You know, I'm not going to act like I know a lot about it, but I know a little bit about it. But I do know, like, yeah, they got like 3 months for the government for them to get like a citizen.
Yeah, 90 days to.
And hopefully they get it all figured out, man. I mean, you know,
he said he's lining up buyers. I'm sure Elon's right at the fucking front of the line there. I don't know if they're gonna want to go with Elon. A lot of people in the tech community don't fucking trust Elon.
Well, yeah. So, and well, you know what's weird too is that they allowed a red book. You know, that's someone that everybody's talking about. Yeah. That's a straight up fucking commie propaganda shit, Chinese CCP shit. Yeah. And why would they allow that? And then I started seeing things about like some of the congressmen were, you know, put money in Meta and like drop, all this stuff, stocks in it. And then they were getting, then some were saying that the whole reason was to get rid of fucking CapCut so that Instagram could put out their new thing called edits. So that's a new one. If you look on I think in your app, it should say coming soon. And that was like the new CapCut coming in. So it's like a lot of little things. You're like, damn, you know what I mean? And you can't fucking trust none of it really. And it's like fucking, you know.
It's impossible for us to know how intricate and how deep this is, you know what I mean? Yeah. Impossible because there's too many people involved at this point. And it's fucking crazy, man. I mean, it looks like the U.S. and China is going to go toe to toe. I know everybody's like, you know, expecting the whole Russian and American thing to come to a head, but the Chinese American thing is coming much faster. Moving right into that, you know, the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about the Panama Canal. The Panamanians are now, actually the workers in Panama are upset. But you do have other people in Panama. It's split. Other people in Panama know and are very aware that the Chinese government is giving them the fucking shaft. The only people that are lining their fucking pockets are the government officials who are allowing this relationship to continue. They have, for anybody who doesn't know, there's a company that is run by a Chinese communist. And that company has essentially, I mean, fuck, I don't even know the ins and outs of it, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. But essentially, they've cut a deal with Panama for rights to the Panama Canal in some fashion, in some way. This is why Donald Trump is pissed off.
Yeah.
And this is why he said he is willing to do what he has to do to take it back.
Yeah.
Because when, in good faith, the United States gave the people of Panama or the government of Panama back the Panama Canal.
After we built it.
Exactly.
And our people died making it too. And what was that one guy that just recently died? The president. Can't remember his name right now.
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter's the one I think that gave it to him too. So you know, I mean, I get it. You can't. They can't do. They should have known better, bro. Like we gave it to you. At the end of the day, you're gonna let China fucking tax us on it too now. Like, come on.
Yeah,
man.
And we are getting shafted.
Yeah.
On the shipping costs through the Panama Canal, the United States is getting fucked,
dude.
And so. I just so people understand, this isn't just some fucking crazy guy, Donald Trump, just fucking flying off the fucking hinges.
No, man.
No, this has nothing to do with any personal, like he's got some shit with Panama or he just wants to fucking put his nuts on the table. No, there is merit to it. There's something behind it. Everything he said is not fucking crazy. It's been said before.
Yeah.
Don't think that he's just coming in. It's been said before, and I'm sure some of the people that he has in the room that are speaking to him or that are advising him are saying the same shit, right? Yeah. He has like-minded people there. So who knows what's going to happen to that, but the confrontation between China and the United States is going to be very much at the forefront compared to Russia. Russia also, of course, Russia is very close allies with China. And well, I wouldn't say very close, but they're allies, and they of course have a stake in the fucking Panama Canal, of course. Right. I'm sure they don't want it under United States rule.
Yeah. I mean, look, I mean, it's all, you know, just to get like go off a little bit, all that, which is all true and everything's, you know, but one thing I do want to say is, man, that inauguration day was awesome, dude. I mean, all of us at work, we sat there all fucking morning watching, and I was watching it. I told a couple guys, I've never watched a full inauguration before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, man, and then when he was speaking, dude, and you see, I'm like, it just felt so good. Like, I felt, you know, my mom was even messaging me, like, she's like, man, I can't believe that he's president. I think it's, you know, like, it's like this country feels safe again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
And then you see him doing he's like taking questions from reporters, like you know, we haven't seen that shit in years. You know, like usually it's picked, and my man's fucking taking forever. He's telling people, "Hey, I'm talking." You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, damn, bro, like we got an actual president, not just some fucking puppet in a suit. You know what I'm saying?
If you, as an American, watch the inauguration and didn't feel some type of way, like some kind of pride, and you don't have to be proud of Donald Trump. You don't. But you can be proud that there's a president there working day and fucking night.
Yeah.
If you want to go look back at the Biden's track record, go see how many fucking vacation days he took. I know a lot of people, not since fucking George Bush, where there's so many fucking vacations taken. I swear George Bush took a fuckload of vacation, but I think Biden surpassed him.
And I mean,
it's crazy,
you're
man.
right. And I mean, at the end of the day, the dude was incompetent for pretty much 4 years. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we always knew when he went in, like he wasn't all there, but he just deteriorated so bad within that. I mean, I always thought he was bad, but he got really bad within like maybe 3-6 months.
About a year and a half ago, I think.
I mean, I feel like it was fucking, but you know, whatever. Either way, he fucking deteriorated, right?
Yeah.
But I just think it's awesome to see him in there, man. His speech was it was just so good, dude. I mean, and for him to call out those fucking politicians, the corrupt ones just sitting behind him, that was the best fucking part, dude.
Everybody's face.
Oh man, especially when he called out how horrible this last administration was and how they fucking put us aside and put foreign countries more important to us and foreign people. So I don't know, man. I sat there and I was just so fucking happy, dude. I mean, I was glued to that TV, dude. And it was such a good day.
It was a sight to see.
Yeah,
it was a sight to see. You know that it's fucking funny, man. You know, as someone who voted and got the result that I wanted, I feel like I've been affirmed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been affirmed that because immediately actions were taken immediately. We weren't waiting, whatever. And I will say, as I said before, the whole immigration thing tugs particularly to my heart. And my heart and my thoughts and prayers and everything go out to any families who are being affected by it. Straight up, because that hits home. But the truth of the matter is that in order to tackle a radical problem, there has to be a radical solution.
Yeah.
And it was a huge problems. You guys saw the terrorist attacks. Mm-hmm. Some already happened. And they say there's more to come. And if we don't do something to secure our borders and secure our homeland, there's going to be more issues. And I am 100%, I'm sorry to the people that may get hurt by what's happening, because just like war, there's casualties that aren't meant. It's not aimed at those people.
And they were here. Why? Because of the other party, bro. That's the reason why they're here. They're here like that, and that's what they were used for. They were hopefully trying to get them to vote, and that was the whole reason. And they were just trying to just bring them all. It was just crazy how they did that, man.
The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
Right after the election, they cut off everybody's help.
And that same exact day, an illegal alien just killed a police officer. So I mean, when these people started to say, well, you know, there are some good people, but there's also some bad people. And at the end of the day, you came here illegally, and I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. This is a country of laws. You can't have a country if you don't have borders, right?
Absolutely.
But I mean, at the end of the day, man, it was a good day to see him push all the stuff that we needed to get through. You know what I'm saying? Especially all the executive orders to help protect speech and all that stuff, dude. I mean, like it was such a good day, man.
Stop the absolute bleeding out of money.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing that happened. Mm-hmm. He fucking took executive orders to stop the hemorrhaging of fucking money and save us money. Who? Go fuck yourself. Mm-hmm. The Paris Accords? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And trillions were saved. Mm-hmm. Billions upon billions upon billions. I don't know if they made it to the T's yet.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
Yeah, in a fucking night, people. In a fucking night.
Well, he secured the border within a fucking hour. Like,
You know,
within that time frame, bro. So it's like, you know, it was that easy. They kept trying to like throw all these little fucking clickbaits out there, but no, it was that easy. But the man didn't want to do it. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows?
And I believe a bill is already headed to his desk.
Yeah, the Lincoln Riley bill.
Correct.
Too.
And that is also to secure It has to do with illegal immigration to secure the border, to secure our homeland.
Man, it was just so good, dude. I mean, like, I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it. A lot of people I talked to were just happy, and I mean, hell, I'm fucking thrilled, dude. You know, we have somebody in office that cares about fucking American people, not just you know what I mean. It's just awesome, bro.
Yeah, and the thing is, not perfection. I'm not looking for perfection. There's gonna be 100%. There's gonna be something that I'm not gonna like about this administration, but the hard work that they're doing and the good that they're doing far outweighs it. Yeah. That's why you guys saw the election that you did and the results that you did, because we know what we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Fucking Donald Trump is working tirelessly right now,
bro.
That motherfucker, he worked straight through the fucking day, through the inauguration, immediately started fucking signing executive orders, and not only signing those motherfuckers. When is the last time you saw Biden go so thoroughly through something that he's fucking signing?
Yeah,
he had somebody there expressing what the bill was. And then, not the bill, the executive order. And then when he signed it, himself expressing what the executive order's for. Transparency, people.
Yep.
We need it. It's refreshing to fucking see.
We're getting information every day from him.
Yes.
And we weren't getting nothing before. It was fucking whatever the little fucking paragraph they gave him, he read off like.
And that's so scary. That's the scary part about it.
Yeah.
The unknown is the scary part about it. If at least a plan is laid out, you understand what people are doing. And he's getting real close to figuring out what he's going to do about these fucking drones. So stay tuned, people.
New Jersey, that's going to be good.
Yeah, he's not fucking around. He's getting real. And not only that, he is going to disclose exactly what the fuck is going on, he said. So
the dude cut off so many people's fucking security clearances.
Oh, yeah.
And, John Bolton, what I thought was funny what he said was like, well, the only reason why I brought him around is because he stand behind me. I take him to meetings. People would be so scared of him because he's a warmonger.
Yeah.
I just started laughing. I was like, fuck, man. He's just fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? But he
is, man. He's a personality all of in his own. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. He's a bit of an asshole in my eyes. But he didn't say anything crazy. He told the truth. And, I think he has refined his personality and his communication
for sure
a lot since the last
even with that woke preacher and the way she was like trying to
trying to bring it out of him.
Yeah, and he was just like,
yep.
Oh, you happy about that? Okay, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like nothing. I was like, damn. Like the older one would have called her like fucking all kinds of names.
Absolutely.
You know what
absolutely.
I mean?
So, the thing is, the truth hurts.
Yeah.
But I think he's learned to give you the truth with a little bit of sugar, so that you don't fucking trip so hard. You know what I mean? And I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it, and it validates my vote, which makes me happy. That makes me happy.
You know what's crazy? Seeing like George Bush, Obama, and all them standing right in front of Dana White, and there was like a somebody pulled up the audio of it, and I don't, I don't know if it's for real. I mean, but that's what I heard. And it's telling Obama, and he tells George Bush, any way we can stop this.
Any way we can stop
and
this.
You see George Bush's eyes go like this, and I'm like, damn, and you see Dana White looking at him like, and I'm thinking, man, I bet that pissed him off if he heard that, like, and then you could take, it's like, how, what way do you take that, right? Like, is it a joke or like they already tried or what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, it's,
bro,
it's crazy, bro.
I think at this point they have to swallow this fucking pill. Everybody's got to understand that all of that is about power.
Yeah, that's all.
With Biden in office, it's like the Obamas were in power, which. I came in with something a little juicy, something a little fun, because I knew we were going to be talking politics. So I don't know if you've heard,
What's
right?
that?
I don't know if you've heard that the recent scandal supposedly revolving President Obama. So according to, and of course these are tabloids and these are, reporters and whatever fucking media. Can you trust it? I don't know. Who gives a fuck, right?
Yeah.
This is just fun, right? Apparently, Barack Obama is in a secret relationship with Jennifer Aniston.
Damn, I thought he was gay.
And according to this, it was a tabloid, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
According to them, they're in a relationship that is getting ready to come out, and supposedly Barack will be divorcing Michelle Obama.
No shit.
So I don't know if that's cool, but could you fucking imagine?
I can't see him doing
Barack Obama with Jennifer fucking Aniston, dude. Oh my gosh.
I couldn't see it, man. You know how many
It'd be so fucking hilarious, dude.
people would be so mad at him for fucking leaving Michelle Obama, Mike Obama.
He
whatever
would
the
get
fuck.
crucified, my
Dude.
friend.
I mean that is pretty. You know, but
Hey everybody, Patch Boys here. We want to do this quick short so we can provide some information about our new sponsors, Underdog Wireline. You can see I'm wearing their merch here. So I just want to tell you a few things that they provide. Of course, they're in Wireline. In Wireline, they provide pump down, logging, pipe recovery services, and as well production work. And some of the other stuff that they provide. They have emergency shower trailers and cool down trailers for rent. At the end of this, we're going to put their contact information. They believe in us. We believe in them. And I think we're a match made in heaven. We appreciate all the support, and we hope that you support Underdog Wireline as well. Thank you, guys. Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys here with some more exciting news. So we got a little partnership going with Colin McClellan, also known as Frack Slap. You guys know him from the podcast. And, of course, the people from the industry know him as the Roughneck from West Texas, doing big things, right? So he's got a new app coming out. It's called the Collide app. It's a community-based app for oil and gas industry. It's a public forum, basically, where you can go join in conversations with other people that are like-minded or have like jobs in the oil business or different jobs, right? It also has a YouTube like platform where you can search videos and learn about anything in the oil field. It features AI. You can also ask direct questions to and get a direct answer really quick. Man, and if you're looking for a job, Collide Jobs is there to help, man. This is an all-inclusive app, fantastic for the oil and gas industry. I hope you guys can join the Patch Boys there. Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm out here in the field, man. I just want to do a quick shout out for Best. You know, they've been out here sponsoring us too. They're great guys, man. And I just want you to think about it whenever you need something done. You know, you need a hot shot, you need some sandblasting, you need welding, man. You need rouseabout, you need all kinds of stuff. These guys will do it, man. You know, they're great guys. They've been sponsoring us since day one. They're great people that do a great service, and they have a great attitude, man. So, you know, don't forget them. Check them out. Look them up and put the up number right here. Give them a shout out, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys here, showing the new merch drop from Tejas Hustle, man. Man, they got amazing hats. They just gave us a plethora of hats to show off. We got some corduroy hats, nice and soft, light as a feather. Some trucker hats, man, that you're used to wearing out in the patch. Looking amazing. We got some hunting gear. You know what I'm saying? Little orange love right there. And this hat that we're wearing right now, which Ricky's going to gush over in just a few seconds, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate Texas Hustle for hooking us up, man, making us look good.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, we love it, man. We appreciate all the support. Like he said, I'm loving this hat, bro. This hat right here, look, man, it looks good on both of us, bro. And we got two different types of heads. So
yeah,
check them out, man. And, you know, these guys support us. If you're looking for any shirts, you're looking for any decals, you're looking for any cowboy gear, something, man, check them out at TejasHatCo.com. Look at their links on the bottom of our description on the episodes, and you can be able to get them. So support them like you support us. If you love us, you love the Permian Basin, you love the oil and gas industry, you love this local thing we got going, check them out, man, because they're doing great stuff, and we appreciate their support.
Shop local, and don't forget, keep on hustling, baby.
There you go.
Hilarious.
When I said gay was because I always think about that guy that Tucker Carlson out on his fucking podcast. You ever see that? Well, they actually made a documentary with that dude.
No, I know what you're talking about.
The one that said he gave him a blowjob, and the dude has like one fucking tooth.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's funny. I mean, sometimes it's just cool to poke fun at you know, politics and politicians. It is what it is. I'm sure I don't know if the fucking story's true or not, but I thought the shit was fucking hilarious. He walking around with fucking Jennifer Aniston as, you know, at these fucking political parties and shit, and people getting autographs. Hey, bitch, I loved you and Friends.
Man, you never know what the fuck's going on over there, bro.
Yeah,
like,
man, it's fucking crazy.
One of those two dudes that got caught in that fucking room, like going at it. I was on video. It's like in a Congress room or something. Like, it's a big,
really?
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
I didn't know about that.
It went fucking everywhere. Like, it was a video, like, and it's like a fucking, like a meeting room in the fucking White House or something.
Holy.
And people were like, what the fuck's going on there? It's like, in this actual video, like, two fucking dudes, you know what I mean?
Just fucking jackhammering.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck? And it's a real thing. I mean, you guys, I don't want to look it up, but I remember going around to X and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, that shit's really, you know, and I hear, like, what was that? What fucking gay guy that, it was a gay guy from New York. He was on the Congress, and he got got kicked out. You know what I'm talking about though?
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
well, that dude was saying all these crazy stories about like how wild they get.
They're having freak offs in the fucking White House.
Yeah, that and drugs and fucking just fucking all kinds of parties.
It's
and
fucking
shit.
crazy, man. And you know, everybody, you know, people can say all kinds of shit, but where there's smoke, there's fire, people.
Yeah.
You saw merely 2 hours before Biden lost power, he pardoned his entire fucking family for future and past crimes.
And he did Fauci.
Yes, Fauci. That was
too.
the worst one.
From 2014 up, which is wild. You know what I'm saying? Like that is crazy too. I mean,
well, he had to do with the whole fucking virus, Rick.
Yeah.
So from 2014 up, man, you know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. It pins it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what's crazy is like I hear this a lot, and it's a book that what's his name, Robert Kennedy made.
Yeah,
and it's about Fauci. It's called Fauci, maybe too. And the thing is, it goes back to all the way to the AIDS pandemic, where he was like making these a lot of people who had AIDS take these pills that were really killing them, but he was doing it out of profit, right? But anyways, this book goes out. It's a lot of shit on just Fauci, but Fauci never sues him because he knows it's fucking true.
Yeah, and he'll have to go to court to prove himself innocent.
Fauci never sued the man on that book, and that's what I heard the other day on Rogan when he was talking to Mel Gibson. I was like, damn, like
Mel Gibson ain't fucking around, bro. You saw the list he put out about on Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
He said, "You motherfuckers ain't gonna release the list. I'll release a list of the fucking people who are fucking doing these things.
Yeah,
Satanists, fucking all kinds of shit.
I mean, they got a whole thing going, man. Stallone's in it too, ain't he?
Yeah. Well, Stallone, Gibson, and
is it
who the fuck else did they put?
Is it that European guy? What's his name? The one that has that podcast that got baptized recently. He was on 50 First Dates. Oh no, not Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Russell Brand.
Russell Brand.
Is he? I saw him on a panel.
I don't think he's on the
panel.
I don't know for sure. I don't think he's on the committee or whatever.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But yeah, he's so you guys know, Donald Trump is forming a bit of a fucking crew here to oust all the fucking craziness in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And Sylvester Stallone is at the front of it. Mel Gibson.
Yep.
And these guys ain't fucking around. Like it's fucking crazy. Like he's gonna be opening. He fucking closets everywhere, and skeletons are gonna be fucking falling the fuck out, bro. Dude. It's crazy.
You know, I listened to the episode because I was really curious about the Passion. You know, the new one. Mm-hmm. The way he talks about how he wants to make it is just so crazy. I'm like, dang, dude, like
he has the passion for it.
Yeah, and he's like got he's got a good idea of what he wants to make, right? He's got like this whole thing with hell and heaven, and I was like, damn, dude, like
it's gonna be beautiful.
It is. I mean, it's been 20 years. I didn't realize it's been 20 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful, man. I know he don't take it lightly, and that's probably why it took him the time that it took. And of course, he went through all his bullshit and whatever. But you know, he brought himself as close to God as he can. And that guy is ready to go to war with Hollywood. Yeah, let me tell you.
I mean, they need it though. You know, Hollywood
they do need it, man.
It's a crazy shit show in there, bro.
Speaking of, you know, Delices, this is coming to you. Your girl's back in the fucking press. Your girl Ariana Grande is back in the fucking press. Let me tell you something. I haven't heard of rendition of America the Beautiful like I heard from my girl Carrie Underwood, bro.
Oh yeah.
I gained a whole new respect for Carrie Underwood. They said, "Hey, we can't turn it on." She said, "Fuck it, gangster, let's go."
Oh yeah,
acapella. She killed it. It was beautiful. She didn't let it ruin the fucking moment. The inauguration went on beautifully after that. But here comes Ariana Grande.
What's she say?
And all these other stank ass bitches. So Ariana Grande has been seen liking all kinds of posts where people are shitting on Carrie Underwood's performance.
Damn, that's messed up, dude.
Saying that, "Oh, girl, find the key. Find the key, girl." And Ariana Grande is just there with her fucking skeleton fingers. Fucking. Dang, anyway,
yeah.
It bothers me. It bothers me that so many of like their own, right? Because it's like all these singers and shit. Like you should back each other up. It shouldn't be like, bitch, if you perform for so and so, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do whatever I can to shit on your performance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They were just like Nelly. I don't know if you saw the Nelly stuff, right?
Yeah.
But
Nelly,
Carrie Underwood was happy to do it, and because it's the president. It's an inauguration. It's like a once in a lifetime deal.
Yeah.
Why would you want somebody to turn it down? Anyway, Nelly had the same shit. Like he was like, yeah, it's the inauguration. It's the office that I am performing for. And and shout out to the people that took it in the face, like Snoop. He took it in. He didn't take it in the face. He took it in the ass, boy. Because Snoop was one of the motherfuckers who shit on other performers.
Yep.
When Trump had his first term.
In 2016.
When Trump had his own term, Snoop Dogg went on and shit on all the performers who were going to perform for him.
Uncle Tom.
And called the people who would do it Uncle Toms and all kinds of fucking crazy shit. And guess what? Guess what?
Yeah.
That motherfucker. But you know what? Shout out to Snoop for changing his fucking mind and not being a little bitch about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's taking it.
And he made a song. He made a song. What the fuck, Trump, whatever. He made that song.
Yeah.
That's his fucking song. And he's over there performing at his fucking thing.
Inauguration.
I mean, the man, even Charlemagne the God even was like,
oh, he's changing.
He was like, man, they called him the threat to democracy. And all of a sudden they're laughing and shaking his hands. Like, he's like, and
he was pissed.
But he was even taking up Nelly's side. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, dude. Like,
he was pissed because he said, I feel lied to. Stephen A. Smith, same thing. People, not every, if 100 fucking people say they saw something, guess what? That's a pretty good fucking case.
Yeah.
You're having all these black entertainers now realizing they were lied to the entire fucking time Kamala Harris was running, telling them all kinds of shit about he's the fucking threat to democracy and he's the threat to our freedom and this, that, and the other. And now that they see how everybody turncoated on the fuck after the election, now they're like, holy shit, they're growing a brain, a mind of their own, apparently. And Stephen A. Smith has been one of the front runners.
Yeah, he really has.
But Stephen A. Smith, even though he was not for Trump, Stephen A. Smith was a very respectful. No, I give him that. I don't like the fucking guy. He's annoying as fuck in sports.
Especially when he talks shit about the Cowboy.
He hates the Cowboy.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
But Stephen A. Smith did speak out in a very respectful manner. He wasn't like disrespectful or anything. He said, you should vote for whoever you want to vote for, and I'll vote for whoever the fuck I want to vote for. That happens to be Kamala Harris. And now when he's flipping the script, a lot of people are shitting on him.
Yeah.
A lot of his own people. But the fact of the matter is that it's a performance. They're getting paid to do it. Nobody was talking shit when Megan Thee Stallion was shaking her ass for $10 million.
Yeah.
Nobody was saying shit then.
Oprah, fucking Beyonce didn't even fucking sing, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, for sure. And then Oprah tried to lie about it and she got paid millions. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I know, bro.
But you're right, though. I mean, at the end of the day, they did something and whatever. Even Rick Ross was there.
Yeah, Rick Ross was
Soulja
there.
Boy, too.
Soulja Boy, Rick Ross, and Snoop Dogg performed together.
It's crazy, man, so.
Yeah, man. It's fucking crazy, man. I had a list of shit. We've talked about it a little bit, whatever. But, number 2 on my list that we're revisiting, punk ass Taylor Swift. Back in my motherfucking crosshairs. And me and Erica had another go at it about it again. And the truth of the matter is, I didn't even see this online. I didn't see this online. I was watching the fucking game, minding my own fucking business, having a great time.
Okay.
Chilling, watching the fucking game, and then I see them pan over to Taylor Swift. And who do I see right next to her? Caitlin fucking Clark, man.
Oh, damn.
So for those of you, because my wife didn't know who Caitlin Clark was, for those of you who don't know who Caitlin Clark is, she's the starting forward for the Iowa fucking that, and the other.
That girl, yeah.
For the NBA. Okay? WNBA, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the WNBA. She is the biggest superstar in the WNBA, bar none. Like, she has changed the game for the WNBA.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. She is the Steph Curry of the WNBA, dropping fucking 40-footers. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway. So I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, fuck. I got to watch Taylor again. And then I see Caitlin Clark, and I'm like, what's Caitlin Clark doing there? And then I see Taylor whispering in Caitlin Clark's ear. And Caitlin Clark's sitting there listening. And shortly after that, up go the horns.
Yeah, I saw the
horns.
horns.
Horns from Caitlin Clark. And I didn't need to see it online. I saw it fucking live.
Yeah.
And my wife will attest to it because Emilia said, what the fuck They got fucking Caitlin Clark too. I said it audibly out loud. And she's like, what are you talking about? They fucking got Caitlin Clark. She doesn't know who she is.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So no, she had no idea what I was talking about. Just today, I showed her what I was talking about because it pissed me off so much when it happened. Like,
yeah, I get you.
You know, it's conspiracy and it's all this shit when it's just Ice Spice doing her little fucking
with the upside down cross. You know what I mean?
And all that shit. Okay, cool. She's with Taylor Swift. The bitch is acting like a Satanist. And cool. It's not Taylor's fault. And then you got Caitlin Clark, who is America's sweetheart, by the way.
Yeah.
She is as clean fucking gets. Mm-hmm. And she does it, man.
Yeah.
And it's prompted.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. It's not hidden. It's nothing. Taylor Swift sees it. They're on the fucking the scoreboard, turns, covers her mouth, blah, 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 blah. And Caitlin Clark throws up the fucking horns.
Yeah.
And she's not a fucking University of Texas fan. So don't even fucking go that route. You know what I'm saying?
They already lost.
And the bitch ain't from Texas either. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, I know. And it's like,
it's crazy.
And you look at, you're like, is it a signal? Is it some kind of, you know what I mean? Like, cause sometimes I do that, right? It's like a public kind of signal in a way. And I don't know, man. That's some weird shit. I did see that.
It's weird.
Yeah, man. And she's always around it, bro.
And I really like, I really like Caitlin Clark. I liked watching her play. She's a phenomenal player, but it's fucking ruined for me now. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Is it coincidence?
Yeah.
How can it be coincidence if it keeps happening, bro?
I mean, I don't doubt it, bro. You know, I believe a lot of conspiracies nowadays. You know,
well, a lot of them have been fucking proven true. How are you supposed to fucking just say, nah, that's impossible?
I think so
and
too.
all kinds of shit is happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure, man.
So, man, I'm
glad you brought that up because I actually kind of forgot about that. I saw that and I kind of forgot, bro. You know, so there's a lot of stuff that's going on, man. You know, like it's just crazy to see all that. I think this week was crazy. Just fucking inaugurations and all this shit insane. Going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's a good week. It's a lot of shit to talk about. I'm kind of glad we got this in because I was like, I know we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, man, and we're still rolling, baby. Like you talk about the inauguration. You have. I mean, I don't want to call them friend or whatever, but they're, and he's definitely not a running mate or anything like that, but. They're close at this point. Everybody associates Elon Musk with Donald Trump at this point.
Yeah.
As it pertains to the presidency, right? And of course, everybody knows. I'm pretty sure, unless you've been living under a fucking rock, everybody knows that Elon Musk accidentally fucking did the Heil Hitler.
Well, he's throwing his heart out to the crowd.
Yeah. So it was a lot of these media. What I'm trying to say is a lot of these, people, fucking reporters,
mainstream media, bro.
Mainstream media, just as a whole, cut this to make it look like he was just fucking hailing.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. He actually went up and said that his heart goes out to everybody, and he was so fucking excited. Elon Musk is a genius, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He's a fucking genius. He's very stupid socially. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel about it. He's very stupid socially. That didn't cross his mind. He was so fucking excited. He got so fucking crazy. And he was just... It didn't look the same as a how.
Yeah.
But he made the gesture and people used it to shit on...
And you know what? I got a video right now I just saw, and it's Tim Waltz doing the same fucking shit. But the point is that they called it out, and then they took it and ran with it. So that's how it goes, right? That's some fucking media for you. But nah, man, I saw that and I was like, these fucking people, and they're running with it. You look online,
they are.
All these fucking Democrats I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here, like that shit, And then when I see them crying about, we are gonna deport all the people picking, the vegetables and all this shit, and they're like, the groceries are gonna go high. I'm like, where the fuck were y'all this year, bro? A few years ago, bitch. Like,
it's been fucking high.
It's been fucking high, but now you care about fucking prices. Get the fuck out.
On top of that, people need to understand exactly what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah,
because they don't. A lot of people don't know what the fuck they're talking about because legal immigrants are doing the same work.
Yeah,
don't get it twisted and think that illegal immigrants are the only ones coming in and doing that work. Legal immigrants who went through the proper immigration process are doing that job.
And they're getting fucked.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting paid the same.
Exactly.
Right? They're going to get paid what the illegal gets paid because they're going to take whatever they give them, right?
100%.
And this person's going to fucking have to, oh, shit, I guess I got to work for 10. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
No, for sure, man. I mean, but that's what they don't think of.
And if you want to go look into the history, go look at the history. Go look at Cesar Chavez's history.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Be my guest.
Cesar Chavez,
Be my guest. And don't get me wrong. I'm telling you, I'm an American. I'm a first generation American. I love that my family immigrated here and my parents are citizens. And my heart goes out to every illegal immigrant who is here just looking for a better life and to work hard and to be part of this nation. Do good for this nation. But unfortunately, it is muddled with a whole bunch of different sinister shit. Unfortunately, sinister shit. You got these people who are here that hate America. And it's not them. I know it's not a lot of people, but you got to understand that it throws off illegal immigration, throws off regular immigration.
Yeah.
Regular jobs that are being opened up for migrants.
Yeah.
Legal migrants, not illegal migrants. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
It's legal migrants. It's just regular Americans too. I mean, you think about it, like look around our own town. You see, like all these lower jobs are taken over by immigrants, right? Well, lower, but these other people, our own people can't get paid what they need to get paid because these other people are going to do it for a lot cheaper, right? So that's just like the whole thing. People don't think about that, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, they're here because why? They let them come in. They try to flood the gates, and it's not nobody's fault but the other party that let them all in like that, giving them all these hopes and money. And I mean, who wouldn't come here? They're giving them free money, food, and fucking hotels, bro. Like, I mean, but you're right. They're at the end of the day, people came over here that weren't supposed to be here, that hate this country. And they don't want to do any good. Nobody talks about the Chinese or the fucking the Middle Eastern, nothing
Russian.
like that. Russians. Everything. A lot of Russians came too.
Absolutely.
Like it's just nobody wants to speak about those, right? They want to show all these other clips, but no, man. I mean, for sure. And at the end of the day, it's good that we got this security now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I slept good, bro.
Absolutely, for sure. And once everything gets figured out, I do not doubt that Donald Trump is going to do something good for immigration reform.
Yeah. I mean, his wife's an immigrant.
Yeah.
Fucking people don't want to talk about that shit.
Absolutely, man. What I'm saying? Like, absolutely. And you know what? The diversity in his group, it is crazy.
Yeah.
You guys just go take a fucking look. Women, minorities all over the place,
Democrats.
Man. Yes.
Like
you
moderates.
have to understand, man.
Yeah.
You have to understand that the Democrats are no longer the inclusive group they said they were, man.
No, hell no.
They're not. Marco Rubio. Why the fuck is he the first Latino secretary?
For sure.
Why?
Yeah.
If we have so many fucking Democrats that were in the fucking White House, why the fuck is he the first Latino secretary? Riddle me that.
Yeah.
Nobody asked that fucking question. But that's the thing about it. There is so much diversity in this group. You guys go take a look.
Yeah.
Just because it's not DEI and they're specifically have a group saying these are the people we need to fucking include doesn't mean that it's not inclusive. And by the way, sayonara, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sayonara,
but
fuckers.
You know, too, is that goes against what Martin Luther King wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, he didn't want no color, right? He wanted it to be judged on your character, right?
Absolutely.
All that stuff. So it's like
merit-based.
Yeah.
Merit-based.
And Marco Rubio has a merit.
Absolutely.
Like, the guy fucking been putting his time in. He knows what's going on.
Absolutely.
So, like,
and people don't like him. I get it, but
yeah,
he earned it.
Hey, man, his family, I think he's a Cuban too. And his family, they came over from Cuba. So the man
50s.
hates socialism, you know what I'm saying? So I got to agree with that. But, some people don't like him. I get it, whatever. But at the end of the day, the guy got it. And I mean, hey, I'm happy for him, man. He's the first one, like you said, first Latino or whatever.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, this isn't hate, everybody.
No,
it's security.
No, yeah, for sure.
It isn't hate, it's security. Every single country in the world needs secure borders.
Yeah.
And you want to talk, go talk to Mexico. Mexico don't fuck around. They only funnel people up here. But do you think Mexico now they're full of shit and like, oh, we're gonna welcome everybody with fucking open arms because you don't have a choice, bitch. That's why.
Yeah.
Number one, and number two, Mexico is notorious for treating their illegal immigrants very badly, very badly. The Central American immigrants, what do you think? Where do you think they're going? They're going into Mexico. They get treated like shit. That's the truth.
Yeah, they get robbed. They get fucking
beat to shit.
They ride them trains and people are scared to fucking ride them. You know what I mean? Like, I saw a whole shit on that thing.
Yeah,
man. So
that's
and you're right.
That's a whole hour's worth of shit because I saw the same thing that you're talking about.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. The whole, what's crazy too is the Gulf of America, and everybody's like, it's got a nice ring to it. I was like, yeah, that's fucking,
Whatever. If
but
Mexico wants to call it Gulf of Mexico and we call it Gulf of America, what the fuck? Who gives a fuck? Why does that? It's funny that people, out of a lot of shit that's going on, a lot of important shit, people are gonna be like, "How dare you call it the Gulf of America?" Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Don't worry about a fucking name. Worry about these policies that are about to run through this nation and make it so strong again, man.
And if it helps us with drilling, fuck it, man.
Absolute
you know what I mean?
drill, baby, drill. You know what I mean?
So I'm like, and when he said that was pretty cool, everybody was like, "Fuck yeah,
fucking checkmate, baby,
yeah,
checkmate."
Yeah, and
You know
I
what I'm
know,
saying?
man, and and that's the thing. Like you think like OPEC, you're like, what are they going to try to do now? You know what I'm saying? Because they always get nervous when we come pro fucking energy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, they get nervous, but right now they got a war, they got all this shit, and right now they're a little nervous about it.
Anybody who's in the natural gas industry, you about to boom, baby.
Yeah.
We're about to see it go live. For people who don't know, President Biden suspended liquefied natural gas
He did do that.
exports,
Yeah.
and that shit is gonna get revoked.
Yeah.
So we will be exporting liquefied natural gas. The only other nation, the only big nation that gets that exports the way we do in liquefied natural gas is Russia. So if we're not making the money, Russia's making the fucking money. And I don't know about you guys. I would much rather get that in dollars, motherfucker.
Yeah, not no rubles, whatever the fuck they used.
Exactly. And so you think about that was actually signed into action by Biden, and that the Russian war machine was getting fed by this shit. This is the truth. The Russian war machine was getting fed by this shit because we cut ourselves out of the liquefied natural gas export. So yeah, that shit's coming back. So I got a cousin that works in natural gas, and he opens up a couple of these. He's opened up a couple of these gas plants out here. And yeah, man, I know business is about to be booming, baby.
Yeah, that's good, man. I mean, hell, it's just good to have some energy, fucking love around here,
Yeah,
bro.
man,
You know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? Because
Feels
we haven't
good.
really been having it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, it feels fucking good, brother.
It's crazy, man. I know we got a lot to talk about, and it's a lot,
Absolutely.
but we had to do it. I mean, it's just such a fucking big day, big week.
It has been. It has been.
It really has, man. I mean, I'm telling
And I'm
you,
sure
bro.
there's more entertainment to come. There's definitely more shit coming out about the LA fires. For those who don't know, that land plot that has burned down to the ground is in the proximity or the exact spot of the Los Angeles Olympics.
Oh, damn! I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and so I don't know how that's gonna go, but it's definitely not gonna look really good if they buy up that property at pennies on the fucking dollar to essentially build up a new city for the Olympics.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I don't know, but this stuff is going to be coming up. It's something for y'all to think about, to watch out in the news.
California's fucked up too.
It's fucking crazy, bro. It is fucking crazy. And, we're going to keep our eye on it and, give you guys.
I mean, what's crazy is that I named that fucking, I just, because usually I put the whole fucking title on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I started realizing when you just put little clickbait things, say fucking. And I was like, yeah, we gotta put the fucking fire on there. And I was like, man, it's actually probably like our most viewed one. I'm
Really?
like, yeah.
Hey, you're
I
gonna
mean, we're starting out on it, but it's
as
looking
you
good.
grow, Rick, you're just gonna figure all this shit out. So we're getting pretty close to the end here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a feel good moment or what, but I did kind of want to tell you about it, Rick. Because I'm a TikTok lover.
Yeah.
You're kind of a TikTok downer. So, but this is a pretty cool story, So there's this guy on TikTok. His name's Jeremy Hopper.
Okay.
I'm sure some people have heard of him or whatever. It's been circulating through TikTok like crazy. Jeremy Hopper is this guy who went on TikTok and he did a short, video to put out because he was afraid that nobody would care or know who he was if he died. So essentially in the video, he's tearing up and he's sad because he happened to just be thinking about his life and what would happen if it ended. And he realized that there was nobody left. his brothers, his sisters, his mom, his dad, everyone was dead. Damn. Everyone had passed away. There was nobody left in his family, and he happened to think about it. Essentially, what he says in the video is like, I just was thinking about morbidly, like, if I died, would anybody even care if I died? If I just disappeared, would anybody know? Would anybody care? I don't have family. Who's gonna care if I die? Yeah. And he was really sad about it and shit. And the cool thing is, fucking, this shit caught on like wildfire. Wildfire, something cool. I'm sure some douchebags or some assholes angry at their own fucking lives that have mommy issues or daddy issues or whatever went on there saying some bad shit. But for the most part, the guy gained an insane amount of followers, and got so many fucking likes and a bunch of comments. People, he was like, he didn't seem suicidal or anything like that. He was just like, he talked about his dogs because that's what he has, that's who he has or whatever. And so now he's become a TikTok personality overnight. But that all came from despair. Yeah. He was just sad and had nowhere else to run. And the internet has this kind of power. Just like it has the power to fucking destroy somebody's life, it has the power to make somebody feel better. And it has the power to make somebody, happy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why we do the shit that we do here. And the reason why a lot of people do TikTok. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There is some bad to TikTok, no doubt about it. I wouldn't let my kids on there until they're old enough to understand things personally. But I love it. Yeah. I'll be real. I love TikTok. If it was meant for the Chinese propaganda machine to take over me, I think they fucking failed. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's been nothing but good for me. So I'm glad the Donald changed his mind and he's happy. TikTok helped him win the election. It did. You know what I mean? Yeah, and if it was Chinese based, I don't know why they would want that shit to happen, right? So I think he was convinced because of that, because he had got so much traction with the younger generation on TikTok that he couldn't believe that it wasn't stopped. They didn't cut him off. They didn't ban him. They didn't nothing. He ran wild on fucking TikTok and it blew the fuck up. He blew up on the younger side of his voters.
Are huge, everything. I mean, it was crazy. And he gave it to his son, Barron Trump. Yeah, dude, Barron ran with it. I mean, I know, and I feel like that kid is, a lot of eyes are on that kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta feel bad for him too, because that's probably a lot of stress. But the man,
look at his hair. You know he's under stress.
And when I saw him, I was like, I've always seen him, and I'm like, man, that kid looks like he's gonna do. I heard somebody talking one day, like, this kid's seen his dad get persecuted. Yeah, and he's been seeing him go through all this shit. Like, this kid's gonna fucking remember that, though. Dude. Yeah, and then you see that video. You remember I sent you of him shaking, at the end. Oh yeah. Well, when they slow it down, it looks crazy because you see Joe Biden. He shakes Joe Biden's hand, and he says something, and then you see Joe Biden's face kind of go upside down. But who knows, man? Joe Biden's fucked up. He probably just lost track.
I don't know. He probably thought it was fucking Drago from Rocky. He was shaking.
That's a good one. But I mean, it's crazy because you're like, man, what if this kid did say something crazy? Which I don't blame him. That came after his dad. Maybe he tried to fucking take him out. So it's wild, dude. I mean, but yeah, Barron Trump, man, he helped out a lot with that. For what they're saying. Yeah. I think all that shit helped. All the podcast people, everything, like with all that. JD Vance. I don't know. You seen that movie, the fucking Hill Country movie, whatever, on Netflix of JD Vance?
No.
I'll show you right now.
Oh, yes. Fuck.
I'll find it for you right now.
Golly, I had it at the tip of my tongue. Hillbilly Elegy.
Yeah. Okay, I watched that movie years ago, and I watched it like probably twice. Yeah. Dude, I did not know that was about him until the other day, and then it fucking hit me.
No clue, and I still haven't watched it, but I'm going to.
Dude, you gotta watch it. The kid, like, before I even knew it was JD Vance. I mean, I've watched it before, and you feel bad for him because
he went through hell, bro.
He did. His mom was a fucking abusive. She was an addict, and he grew up with his mom poor, and like, then you see this guy grow up, and he becomes a politician. And like, on the movie, you see him meet his wife, which is his wife today. But it just didn't click in.
That was
bro.
So beautiful, bro.
Dude,
let me tell you guys something that warmed my fucking soul was watching JD Vance and his wife run after his two boys acting a fucking shit, bro. They were acting wild. They were being free. They were Those
Well, I think it was
boys.
a daughter, wasn't it? He has a daughter.
A daughter and a son.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. He got the
His
one with
two
the
kids.
fucking,
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Band-Aids or some shit.
Yeah,
right?
Anyway, but they were just running amok, bro.
Yeah.
His kids were back there running a fucking muck, running around. The Donald unfazed whatsoever, and him and his wife were just running around trying to wrangle them and shit. That shit's beautiful.
Yeah.
That shit's beautiful because you can tell he is a fucking normal cat.
Yeah.
Like that. If anybody knows what it's like to be one of us and come from, the normal everyday, and not even normal every day. He had a shitty fucking upbringing, but he knows. He knows the struggle of the everyday man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's important. And you can see his kids are running wild just like our kids would be fucking running wild and something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not one of these normal fucking politicos. He earned a lot of my respect.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know this much about him. And everything that I've learned, and even you just telling us about that, I didn't know about the abusive nature of the relationship with his mom and him jumping out of a moving fucking vehicle to get away from her. Crazy shit like that, but it's beautiful to see that right there is the American nuclear family right there.
Yeah.
That was a great example. Diverse. 2 different cultures, 2 different backgrounds with their kids, but it's a fucking family that's together, that's put together in God's eyes.
Went for the American dream.
Absolutely,
and
bro.
Made it, dude.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, it's awesome, man.
It's uplifting, bro.
Yeah.
It's uplifting to see it and everything. So
I think it's good we talk about, like when we talked to Rob and he's like, I get a lot of my stuff from you guys.
Yeah,
and I was like,
sure.
I felt kind of good. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
and we may be wrong about a few things, whatever.
Yeah,
If there's some shit on here that you deem is misinformation or whatever, by all means get in the comments.
Yeah.
We will address it. If it needs to be addressed, we will address it. Believe me, we love it. And we're not perfect. We're giving the information as a normal everyday person consumes this information, and so I'm spitting it out the same way that I consumed it, and maybe it's right, maybe I'm 100% fucking wrong, but this is the way that I saw it. If you believe it's different, you
look at our comments when I spoke about the HPV vaccine with the children, your cousin Alfonso kind of put a description on correcting it for me. So, and I told him back, hey, I appreciate the info.
Shout out to my cousin.
Alfonso,
that's
right?
actually his field of work.
And he had all the details, bro. And I looked it up after he said it, and I was like, and I wrote back, I say, hey, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? If you're respectful, ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I don't mind being wrong because I know I am wrong sometimes in some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
we are.
Yeah.
We're just normal guys. We fuck up sometimes and whatever, but what we aren't is intolerant.
Yeah,
that's what we definitely aren't. If you have something to say and to correct us or whatever the fuck, anything, we'll definitely take it. It's no big deal. This is for. It's not really for information purposes. It's for entertainment purposes. But now, why not do both at the same time?
Yeah.
If it gets you to go look it up on your own, and you make up your own opinion and thought on the actual event or whatever, you can make up your own mind on it. That's great. That's what this is meant to do. You have your opinion. I have my opinion, and
That's it.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Do your research, man. You know
Absolutely.
What I'm saying?
Go check it out.
I think it's awesome, man. I think we had a good episode. I don't even know how fucking long, man.
Oh, man, it was great. Man, I appreciate it. We appreciate Big Rob.
Yeah.
Big Rob is a really good friend of mine and a really good friend of Ricky's and of the show. Yeah. And, man, it was good, talking about our old bullshit back in the day and just having a good conversation with a friend. There'll be more of those episodes coming up for sure.
Yeah.
And we appreciate him very much for coming down, and we appreciate him for listening every Monday, man. You guys, hopefully you guys do the same, man. We appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.
Guys, just wanted to come out here and say, make sure you hit up Underdog Wireline, man. These guys really know what they're doing. They got it going. I've worked with them personally on the field. I know you've heard me say it 100 times, but it's the truth. So look, they offer emergency shower trailers. They offer lay-down machines. They offer cool-down trailers. They even offer wireline, slick line, braided line, whatever you need. They probably got whatever line that you want, bro. So hit these guys up. Give them a call at this number, and support them like they support us.
This episode is sponsored by Collide. Now, you might remember Fragsat from our previous episode. The man's from Midland, he's a roughneck, and he built a really cool app called Collide. Now, this app is a community app for the oil and gas industry where you can join forums to ask questions and to share information. Let's say you're looking for a job, you want more money, you want to move up in the industry, look at Collide Jobs. This app features impressive AI tools. It has a very advanced YouTube-like platform, and you can search any topic in energy videos. Look, this app even has an AI bot where you can ask questions and it will answer them instantly. So look, it's free. Sign up now at collide.io.
¿Qué onda, mi raza? Aquí están los Patch Boys. Queremos hablarles de unos patrocinadores de nosotros que son BEST, que es Belloc Energy Service and Transport. Estos chavos son camaradas de nosotros de por vida y inmediatamente ellos fueron los primeros patrocinadores que tuvimos nosotros, o queremos que ustedes les den el apoyo que nos dan a nosotros. BEST tiene sandblasting, coating, rustabout, welding. Estos chavos se avientan de todo. Aquí vamos a dejar la información y por favor denle la mano como le dan a nosotros. Gracias.